So we are going to learn how to migrate now our website from local to online. So how do we do that? So we go to local disk C, we go to Laragon, we go to www. We have our website, David, like that. And basically what we do is that we go to WP config, we open it and edit it in a notepad, like that. And from there, we go and check our database name, okay, what our database is called. So what we do is that we will come and zip this file. Okay, I use 7-zip. I just right click and zip. That is all our website is all about. Just zip it. Okay, it's going to be zipped here. Next thing you're going to do is that we're going to open Laragon, yeah, and we are going to start all. And after starting all, we are going to click on database. So you will get this URL, which is called localhost/php myadmin. We are then going to log in, which was root, and the password is blank. And after logging in, we are going to locate our database, which is called Devin. This, and then we are going to export our database. And after exporting our database, we just go and say export, which we can save it at the same location where we had our other C, then Laragon, run www, then just save it at the root here. So it's called devin.sql, and we say save. So how do we now do and upload it online? So the first thing will be to open File Manager, okay, and we're going to delete what we have here, like this. Okay, I love skipping the trash if it's not something important. If it's something maybe I might want, please don't always skip the trash. Let it be on your trash so that you can always recover it. So after you're done with opening the public HTML, what you do is that you upload. You press the upload button, you go to your file like this, and you drag in your file. Then you go back to you go back into your cPanel. You can always, if you're on File Manager, you can always right click this and open a new tab. It will take you to the cPanel home, or click just that icon. And we are going to go and say manage my database, okay, like that. So I love naming my database as DB. Yeah, I create a database, I go back, then I create a user. I say user, I just call it user. I usually go to this password generator. I copy this password. Yeah, I just don't click generate, I copy that. And then I say I've copied this password in a safe place. I say use password, and then I create a user. Telling me password strength, and it's the one that created. So let me just generate another one. Okay, so I have copied. Then I say use password. Yes, it's very strong. And then I create a user. So I ensure that password has been uh, saved in a good place. I say go back, and then I go to add user to database, I add my user, and I add user to my database, and I say add, and I give that user all the privileges. Refresh this again. I say all privileges and I say make changes. So you find this user and access this database. Then I go back. There's a simpler way to do it. When you go to cPanel, there's what we call the database wizard. We are learning, so we have to learn in always. So I can say, I can call this database 2. Okay. And I create user 2. Okay. So it creates you the database, creates you the user, you put in your password there. And you can use, let's say, password generator. Oh, this one has accepted. And I create a user. After creating the user, I'll just go to all privileges. So instead of going back, that's already done. So when I say return to manage my database, I just have db2, user2, and here we go. So after now, I've created my database. I'll go now to what we call PHP my admin. Okay? It's different. On the local, you create the database in PHP my admin. On this other one, you create it on the manage my database module. So you can see our two databases here. So we are going to use this DB. So I click it on that and I import our database, which I will browse on my computer, which is the Devin database that we had done. So we will go to local disk C. I did put it on Laragon www, and this is devin.sql. It's an SQL file, and I say open, and I say import. Meanwhile, as it is importing, our file finished when you see green. So I will just reload here, and I will extract like that. I will extract, so I will have this in a folder. Now, all these, my folders must be on the right. So what I do, I open that and I select everything, and it has to be on the root of public HTML. I can either drag them here or I can come and say move, and I delete the dev in such that they are moved into the public HTML folder, and I can say move files. So I go to up to one level like that. And after going up to one level like that, I will go to WP config. This is where now I set my database and that's where I set my database. Okay, that's where I set my database and the database user. So we had created another user. So what happens is that where I had copied my database password, the one I created, I will put it like that. And then I come and I look. So the import has finished. It is green and it's okay. So I will copy Elementor CODB. Okay, that is the name of the database, which can be found on Manage My Database. So I put it. My DB name is elementor.codb, and the user is the same elementor.co user, like that. So what I have done is that I have pointed my database, I've pointed my database to my user, and it's now well pointed. So I have my files on public HTML, okay, and I can delete now the two folders, the Devin. Okay, I can, because this is an empty folder, I can delete this, okay, like that, and I can delete this other one because I'm done with it. Now I have already pointed my user to my database, and everything now is well set up. So that's how you migrate your website manually. And you can see if you go to elementor.co.ke, we are going to get our portfolio website well loaded and live.